All right, oh no, you can see there's a sound. We're here. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the LegacyKnitz podcast. My name is Chelsea.
My name is Sue.
I'm the daughter, mother,
grandmother.
And we are back for another episode of the LegacyKnitz podcast.
In a new location.
This is our little homeschool room, as it is for right now.
It's perfect. Was Lily right in telling me that Monday is the start?
First day of school.
So excited for them.
I've got to find her like a little back to school outfit somewhere. So we might do that at some point today.
I was thinking that, like, if she was actually going off to school, I would have bought her a bunch of school outfits, and it shouldn't be any different. So we'll get on that.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, we're going to visit her school today for the first time, actually. I've never been in this.
Which one is this? Is that across from the park?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is
this the one she went to nursery school at?
No. So yes, we have a fun day. It's been a really overwhelming thing to process, though, I will say. Like, I've been in my head a lot processing her going. So we are, for anybody that is new, we are the co-owners of the Legacy Fiber Arts Yarn Dyeing team, the co-hosts of the LegacyKnitz podcast, and what else? We're coming to you from Northern Vermont. So for anybody that is new and just tuning in, I have two kiddos, Lily, who is 6, Charlie, who is 4. Lily is they're both being homeschooled right now, and Lily is going to start doing what they call, I guess now, specials up at one of our public elementary schools. So we're just kind of ironing out the details of what that's going to look like this year, which special she wants to take, what that entails, what time she's going to be going. And it's really overwhelming. It's much more overwhelming than I thought it was going to be.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
I can see that. I think it's really going to be interesting. I'm so curious. Now, you may not have any of this information yet. Will it all be on one day? Is it split up?
So there'll be like an hour a day.
Each day?
If we so choose. We can choose to just do one special. So say we just wanted to do music, she'd go on Tuesdays and Fridays. Say we just wanted to do art, she'd just go on Thursdays.
And do we know what hour that is yet?
So they're a little bit varying, but for the most part, it's like either a 12:10 to 12:50 window or a...
How long?
12:10. Yeah, it's only 40 minutes.
10 to 12:50 is 11:50. That's 2 hours.
12:10 to 12:50?
Oh, I thought you meant that's dead. 10 o'clock.
No. Oh, no. 12:10 to 12:50.
I was like, well, no, honestly, I'm pretty sure that's 2 hours. And you know, math is the thing.
Math is not my strong suit.
Special might be math. Not yet.
Oh no, for sure. Planning on that. Whether it's a tutor or a public school, she's not. I'm not.
Yes.
So they're like little 1-hour blocks. There are some days where she has the opportunity to do 2 of them if we so choose. So it's a lot of decision making.
She'll let you know.
She will let us know. But the problem is, like, where do you start? Do you start with all of them and pare down? But I feel like all of them is like a...
I think an hour a day is a good way.
That's kind of how I feel, but I also want to have one day where we don't have a special.
I agree.
So I think Wednesdays are going to be that day.
That would be my choice, yeah.
We're going to split it right down the middle.
Yep. And you know what? Then just let it happen. See how it goes. Like, while giving it time that's the hardest piece, is giving it time to make a good decision around it. Yeah. And of course, Lily she won't be the decision maker, but she'll be the indicator.
Yes.
Is how I look at it.
Yes.
Like, you will get all the information, you will see how she is with it, and then you will be able to make a decision whether you like it or not. And I think if you're looking for one piece of advice.
You know me, I'm always looking for advice.
Just relax about it.
Justin and I were literally talking. He was so good last night. We sat down. Have been processing. Like, I've been internal. I was internal all day long. I was just like very quiet, very just like, I was just in a zone. And he knew it, and he sat me down. He like reassured me. He was like, you just have to trust. Like, if we decide we don't want to do, like, all of the things that I knew and I know.
Yes.
But when you're actually facing 3 days away, off she goes. I'm like,
yes.
There is something. I did not think I was going to be an emotional parent, and thinking about it, even if she's just going 1 hour a day, thinking about it gets me very emotional.
But you are living in a different time and space, and you and Justin have been their everything. I mean, you always had us. We were far away. You have your brothers. But the crux of everything for so many years was just the two of you.
Yeah.
I mean, now, like, I'm so happy to be up here, to be able to be that, like, you know, release when you need it, or whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
But I do think that COVID, I mean, the impact of the world, everything that's going on, I feel nervous for her and for you. But at the same time, I totally trust that it will organically unwind the way it's meant to. And I do think if you can let go and just try to be like, nothing is forever. You can change it if you want it. You can relax.
Well, I just need to like remember that whole thing where it's like the opposite of faith is control. Isn't that a thing?
Yes, is fear.
Fear. And I don't want to live in fear, and I know that's not the right thing to do. So I'm trying so hard to like lean into faith, lean into just trust.
Yes. But you also are valid in everything you are feeling right now.
That was something Justin said last night that made me feel really good, because I do tend to think like I can really dive deep and feel not sane. Like I feel like I'm spinning myself in circles, and so hearing that from him and now from you, that really is so reassuring.
Oh, it's so valid. I feel like the world as it is, for young parents, for any type of parents, myself included, any parent right now, there is a lot of fear and anxiety, either for what's coming or what we've already been through.
Right.
And it's all a lot more than humans are meant to have on their plate.
I agree.
Oh, that was a public service announcement number 1.
So sorry.
There would be more.
That's how we kicked this off. We are normally very happy and fun loving, and just we like to talk about our making. But I'll tell you what, how we can tie this back to making is, as Justin and I were having that conversation last night, you better believe I was just like sitting there like this.
Oh, I can. It's so funny because we're so similar in so many ways. And that's what I picture myself in those conversations, just knitting. Like, I'm listening and I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, go ahead.
I've been so sneezy lately. So, yes, but honestly, I feel like everything you're feeling is what any like wonderful parent would think.
Thank you.
I really do. I feel like if you are a parent, a good parent, those feelings can't escape you. They can't.
Man, and I really thought I had myself in check. Like, I thought, like, I'm like never. I feel like life has just been flipped on its ear as of the last like month or so.
Yes.
And I don't know what it was that happened or didn't happen, but man.
I don't know. As someone who lives in her side of her head.
Yes.
Way too much.
Yes.
I totally get it. I really need to go get a napkin or a tissue.
Go get yourself a tissue.
Just keep talking.
I'm going to talk. So I'm going to wind up. So what I was knitting on last night, as I was like stress knitting, talk knitting with Justin, it's my cozy memories blanket, because
it's the best choice.
It's the best. It's just like one of my favorite things. And it requires zero brain power. It engages your brain in a way that like you just see the color. Something about the color change.
Oh,
it just brings me comfort. And it is a pattern by Molly Klatt of A Homespun House.
So pretty.
I think this is the 3rd or 4th one that I've knit, like including baby blankets. I've used this pattern for baby blankets.
It's so pretty.
And I have just been like, oh, like it is just everything. And I've been using our monthly DK mini skeins, Mystery Club. I never know the words in the order,
either.
but
I make it up every time.
Yeah, I kind of do too. Which
everything.
isn't good because I send out our newsletters. People are like, are there 2 different clubs? Are there 3 different clubs? No, just one club, Mystery DK Monthly Minis, however you want to say it.
On a live this morning, and I couldn't remember what college you went to.
Well, it's okay. I barely remember.
Yeah, Jen had to tell me. I was like, thank you.
How did she know?
Because she had a friend who went there.
Oh, we've talked about that actually. Yeah. So anyways, that's what I was knitting on, and I'm just obsessed with it, and I'm really happy that I'm really leaning into it again because, piece of floss, we'll talk stitching later. Because we have our advent calendars just on the precipice of being tied up and sent out, and I'm really hopeful I'll be able to get a DK one.
I know, I think so. So I'm like, I don't want to get too comfortable because I still have 5 to do.
5 colorways?
5 colorways hold me accountable to that next week, at least 2. Somehow, I just threatened me with never seeing the girls again.
You will never see your grandchildren.
You don't do 2 this week. And then I have the full skein, which isn't the full amount. Not everybody gets them. But the Hanukkahs are done. Almost ready to be packaged, waiting on a couple things. Sundays will go out next week.
Yep.
I think Sundays will go out next week. And Hanukkahs will go out next week.
Yep. Okay, so that's good to know because that'll be my next.
Hanukkah, I think, is totally on me because there's so few. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. The extras, though, aren't there extras?
We'll talk about that when we're done.
Okay.
Because I had a thought around it.
Oh, okay.
But maybe they are. We'll see. I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Good thing we don't say what extras are because we always change them. Or it's
like,
like,
yeah, but
did
this
that
would be
go with
cooler.
that one? Or did that go with that one? And we're not heavy on extras.
No, we're really all about the yarn. And
we're all about the yarn. We have I love our extras. I think they're super great. But it's not really about the extras for us. I wish it was, but that's not who we are.
No, we're all about the yarn. We're not into procurement. We're into yarn.
Yeah, we're into yarn. And so, yeah. And we don't want to add a huge amount of money because it's hard enough for some people to get them.
Are you kidding me? If we didn't have I would never buy an advent
Well, it's
calendar.
funny. Again, on the live this morning, I'm like, yeah, I never get one. I never think to. When they come out.
I did that one year with Stacy's.
Yeah,
and it was
so fun.
Amazing. They're if you can afford them, they're
amazing.
Fun.
I would like one from Christina some year. I just always miss when they go up, or I think I'll do it later, and you really can't do that. I don't think with hers for sure.
Yeah, I think hers is very high demand.
I do too.
It's hard to
I do too. And they are pretty fantastic. She's somebody that does the extras.
She's so good at it.
But that's who she is.
And we're talking about Christina of Chelsea Yarns for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah, Christina of Chelsea Yarns. She's a lovely human being.
I just love her so
I love her. I really do.
Yeah. So yeah, but kind of on the same theme of Advent.
Oh yeah.
I got my Woolens and Nosh from, so Natalie, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I need to send you a message after this because I literally just got it. She treated me for the second year in a row.
I know, because I always go to get one when I get one, like thinking I'll just get us one. Yeah. And she always messages me or something and says, I already got it for her, which is so sweet.
I just love her, and she's so thoughtful, and she's so giving, and she's just a good human.
Yeah.
And so I have my Woolens and Nosh Advent, and I love that Advent because, I just love the fact that those types of Advents exist because
it's so manageable.
Price point and so manageable to knit a stripe or 2 stripes or however you want to do it. If you are a sock knitter, it's such a manageable and enjoyable way to just have that little bit of Advent knitting that keeps you engaged.
I cannot wait to see it because last year's was so good.
Like beyond.
Anybody that missed last year's,
it was.
I feel so bad for you because it was the best.
It was so good,
and I'm sure this year's is going to top it.
She never
disappoints. Can't believe I brought no knitting.
I can't believe it either.
It's okay.
It is okay. Did you bring Lily's sweater? Because I'm dying to. Have you done any sleeves?
No.
It's okay because I still haven't picked up Charlie's sweater.
Well, and I'm going to get back to it. I think after I leave here, I might run to Must Love Yarn because I need like 5 sets of sock needles.
Gotcha.
Because all I want to do is knit socks. And I have, well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
One that isn't, it's very easy, but it's not mindless. I couldn't sit here and do it because you need to follow a chart.
Sock?
Yes.
Do I know what?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, of course. Duh.
So Lily tried it on. It looks so sweet on her. You know what? Perfect. Honestly, I could have gone longer.
She is like a beanpole. She's
a beanpole. Can I tell you, every time either she pulls into our yard and comes to see us, or I pull in here, she comes out, she goes,
oh my god. Her excitement.
Grammy! You're like, you would think I was like
Santa
God.
Claus. Or God. Yep.
Yeah. And then Charlie's all, it's so sweet. But anyways, I have to put on the sleeves, but I can't remember. Is it size 6 or 7s that I used? I only have 6s in the small, so I might have to get 7s.
I truly don't know what you use.
I don't either.
Would you have done whatever the pattern prescribes?
Yes, let's see what.
I was going to say, well, because I don't.
Well, I think I do.
Like a lot of times my gauge is tighter.
Sweater. This will be a good one once I get to the sleeves because I don't think there's a lot of decreasing. Kind of mindless. Yeah,
so this is the Mini Seasons by Ozetta, which is just the children's version of the Seasons pullover.
Abbreviations. Gauge. Size 7.
7. So then I would say you probably used a 7.
I think I did. So I think how far is it from here? Must Love.
15 minutes.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
No, 15, 20.
I'm feeling so lazy as far as being out and about.
Like you don't want to, or you just feel like you don't want to rush. Like for me, sometimes when I feel lazy, but I also have things to do, I'll just meander. And like not try and get through the yellow light and not like, do you know what I mean? Like just really try and like slow it down.
I will definitely choose that, but I'm also in this, I know people will relate to this, is when I leave the house, it's all about, well, how quickly can I get back?
See, but that's exactly what I mean. Like if I'm feeling lazy, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then the minute I have that thought, I'm like, no.
I know.
I'm just gonna be out.
I know, and I know if I go all the way back home and don't get these needles, they don't have them. I love
Zings.
Thank you.
Knitter's Pride
Zings.
Zings.
Oh my gosh, if you saw me this morning on the live, it's like, check her in. Her brain is not working. People had to fill in every other word.
It's just one of those times.
I think it's called overwhelm.
The Cheesins are changing.
I do not like the change of seasons. I like once they've changed. But this whole, like, look at me. I have on a sweatshirt. The girls are barefoot. And I have on long pants. I should have thrown on shorts and a sweatshirt. That kind of balances.
That could have, and that's why I did jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, see, you gotta like.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
yeah, brains are just everywhere. We just went through a full moon. Listen, I will list off every excuse in the book to make up for the fact that I have no memory and my brain, my thought process is just.
I keep seeing things on overwhelm.
Yes, it very much feels like that.
Defining overwhelm as like too much noise, too much like when I sit down to knit, like my brain already has enough noise going on.
Yes.
But I have kind of was shared a solution that I will share with you later on.
Is it not appropriate for video?
It's a little personal in a sense.
Okay.
So I feel like it's too much.
Gotcha.
Too much, but it's very interesting and I'm finding success in it.
Okay, I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, it's very good. So anyways, the overwhelm of overstimulation. For me, overstimulation. And you live with 2 little chatterboxes.
And 5 chickens and 1 geriatric dog.
Computer's going.
Music is going.
Phone's going.
The bike race is on.
Olympics.
Oh, just all of the things.
Football's starting. Why am I excited?
Oh my God, because that means fall's here. Honestly, football, food. Like,
I know.
Football, food.
Food ball.
We call it food ball.
We are the same person. So I think the first Sunday game must be a gathering.
100%.
I feel like we might even have to start planning it.
Listen.
I have tons of wings in the freezer that have to get used.
Amazing. I can do like a veggie dip, or like a veggie dip and chips or something. Like I can do something fun and like fresh and
we need dessert.
Just, oh my God, well, I mean,
I looked at the pumpkin donut recipe last night.
Well, I literally was about to say I can make those pumpkin scones, those sourdough pumpkin scones that I made last year.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a smorgasbord.
Okay,
if y'all have a favorite food food, please put it down in the comments.
Put it down in the comments.
Put it down.
Let's still talk knitting. You've got to be somewhere by noon, so.
Oh my God, that's right. That's when we're going to visit, and it's 11. Okay, but it's literally 2 minutes down the road, and I said around noon. It's not a formal meeting. It's like, hey, we need to see so-and-so.
I want to be knitting. Well, I want to be stitching. Wait till you see.
Mom,
I think I sent you a picture.
You did.
Okay. Okay, so this is my sweater that has got to get done because Vermont Sheep and Wool is coming.
What am I? Oh, I should be working on my sweater.
Do you have one?
You remember the color work one that you dyed for me where it's the Surrey alpaca?
Did you start it?
Oh, of course. I got to where I split for sleeves, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, get that baby out.
I know. I was not even thinking.
We also need, I was realizing, we need a day.
Oh, yes, please.
I know.
Yes, please.
We're going to take a day.
I would give anything for a day.
And I can't stand not having the girls, but we need a day.
We need a day.
We need a day. Okay, there you go.
Okay, tell me the name.
Yeah, let's not go
it's
there.
Michelle Wang.
I got it. I have directions.
It's like one word, and I can never remember the word.
It's a weird word, too. My eyes are killing me, too. Okay, let's just go to the Rowe.
Row. Your boat.
Your boat.
By Michelle Wang for Brooklyn Tweed.
So, this is the other side. Ooh. Just threw yarn at you. It's right there. Oh, back.
Oh.
Are these? No, those are. Never mind.
Are these the 7s I need?
Oh, do you know how many times I do that?
I also might have some that you can take if you don't want to go to Muslim.
I need the 2s, 1.5s.
Once we talk, once you're done with this, I'm gonna talk about needles.
Okay. That's it. I have tons of yarn left, so I have this and a sleeve.
And
Two sleeves.
I'm gonna put a picture of the finished product on the screen here because I noticed that when I'm watching podcasts and people are showing pieces or a little bit of progress on something, I'm like, but I wanna know what it's gonna look like in the end. So I'm gonna put a little picture. Oh, well there you go, Mom.
Look at that. That's the back. This sweater, Michelle Wang, I don't think she's designing anymore. She's a huge presence on YouTube. She does a lot with makeup and style, and I love her. And I miss her designing. I want to send her a note. I got to meet her once.
I remember this.
And she knew who I was. That was the one time that I was like, I was pretty starstruck because she is...
I feel like she's been your favorite designer since I even knew what designing was.
Years. Her and Nora Gone, because they're all about cables. I wanted to work for Nora Gone. I was willing to drive to Rhode Island every day living in Connecticut.
I remember this. Why do I remember this? Was this recent? I mean, like within the last 20 years?
I was going to say, recent is a word.
No longer exists in my... I just forget.
Yeah, recent, it was like,
Camera down.
We were in Connecticut, obviously. I think, were you living with us at that point?
I believe I must have been, because how else?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Would I have such a vivid memory of you like applying?
Oh, I was so like unqualified, but was like, I
thought you were gonna get it. I was like, yeah, she's gonna be doing it.
I did too, and I was gonna drive to Rhode Island every day. And honest to God, I would have if I could have worked for her.
I know,
because I think she's a brilliant designer. Oh boy, this doesn't look good.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
I've gotten so experienced with knots and things since starting stitching.
Oh yeah, knotting. Yeah. So that's my knitting, and okay, should I keep going?
Keep going.
All right. So then, in our shop right now are. I'm so excited.
And if you subscribe to our newsletter, check your inbox because I did send a newsletter out. I don't know if there are any in the shop right now. Hopefully there are.
There should be.
I haven't checked in a while.
Yeah, there is. If you put in the number.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, there is for sure. So this is the gang's all here.
Wait, what? That was called the Halloween gang.
Halloween.
Oh, thank God. I was like, no, I've been promoting it as the wrong thing.
Halloween gang by Natalie Sheldon of Remembrance Pottery, but she's Natalie Sheldon on Ravelry. The pattern has not been released.
Not until September
4th. Because she's going away and then coming back and needs to get life together. And the pattern's ready to go, but she did not want to release it and not be available for questions, which is such a great thing.
So smart.
Because where she goes, there's no anything.
Yep.
She's like basically in a tent in the woods. Not really, but basically.
Yeah, she's talked to me about it. I know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Pretty amazing. I'm in awe of it.
Yeah, I said it's crazy. It's not crazy. It's beautiful and amazing.
It's amazing, and I'm in awe of it, and I would die.
I think I would love it. But it depends. It depends on a few things. But
I think I would want to love it.
For sure, I get that.
Okay.
I get that.
So I have started, and if you go over to Natalie's...
This is okay to put out?
Yes.
Okay.
She has put it all over Instagram. Like, you can post anything you want about it. Here we go. Halloween Gang.
Are we allowed to talk about the inspo for it? Or
yes.
Oh, okay.
It is the Charlie Brown Gang.
So it's a great pumpkin. Charlie Brown, I believe, must have been the inspiration behind the name, and certainly the designs. You can see Charlie Brown's yellow striped shirt.
I think is Lucy or Peppermint. I think it's Lucy.
Lucy, because Peppermint Patty is green.
Oh, and the green is so fantastic. Is this one?
Yes. So this isn't Lucy though. Because Lucy's blue.
Well, I think she's blue, or maybe
no. What's Charlie Brown's sister's name?
Sally.
Could it be Sally?
I should have brought my notebook.
I'll try and find a little Charlie Brown picture that we can just put on here.
Yes, she has posted some pictures. It's tricky with copyright. You don't want to infringe on another artist by any means, right. And she's so respectful of that, and I appreciate that so much.
Totally.
But yeah, it's so fun. It is. We've talked about it at length. You can go over onto Knit24 Periscope, and we had a live together this past Monday, so you can hear more details there. You can see Natalie's there. You can also see it on the website. She uses a darker gray. We did not provide her with the gray. She was like, I already have one. Our gray is a little lighter. It is so much fun and so many interesting things. Because it's a pattern, a 10-row repeat, the mini merriment sweater, you can use the pattern, but you can plug these in.
To the colors?
No, you plug in these actual patterns.
So it turns into a
Charlie Brown sweater. She's doing it.
Oh my
and
God,
you have
she's
enough
so cool.
With your leftovers, because you could split this with a friend, that if you have a neighbor that's a knitter and you both want to do it.
If you're in a knit group,
you could split it.
2 for 1, like it's
even 3 probably. You just need to have your gray, which is a fingering gray. For the sweater, I believe you would need a full skein of gray.
That would make sense.
And this is for the small, like toddler, baby.
Yes, so the mini mint.
Yes. So can you imagine this on the girls?
Of course I can.
She'll knit one in a week.
I know. She's one of the coolest people I've ever gotten the chance to know.
I love Natalie.
Yeah, same.
I wish she was coming for Vermont Sheep and Wool. Maybe next year.
My heart.
Did we talk about that, Natalie? Like, not this year?
I feel like it was thrown out there for sure.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just my wishful thinking.
And I feel like she said to me, again, why would I remember? I don't remember the name of your college. Roger Williams in Rhode Island. What town in Rhode Island?
Bristol, Rhode Island.
We used to have so much fun.
I wouldn't trade my college experience for the world.
I'm so glad you're saying that.
Yeah, because it was a thing.
Yeah. College is wonderful.
It is.
But not for everyone. No. Having said that, I have 2 very good friends today dropping off their kids. Of course, Rachel's one of them.
Yeah. Is Sandy the other?
No.
Oh.
She already did.
She did?
No, just a real life friend.
Oh.
I know. Today's the day. Talk about how you feel right now.
No. We can't go there because I will cry on camera. And I don't want to do that today. That wasn't on my bingo card for today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
But yeah, I always
Oh, sorry, Mommy.
I was always ready, but it was always, like for me, your elementary school experience was so heartwarming for me because it's where I went.
Right.
I knew so many people there. I had a lot of connections, so I was very comfortable.
Yep.
I'd lived there forever. Graham worked there, so
my
that's
God.
a whole different story.
Totally.
Can't even compare it.
And again, it was a different world.
A different
Completely
world.
different world.
We can never eliminate that piece.
Right. It's like comparing apples to oranges in certain
Absolutely.
aspects. In some aspects, it's very much the same. In a lot of very important aspects, it's very different.
I like the way you said very important aspects.
Yes.
Yes.
What were we saying before that, though? Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, so these are in the shop, and I will be restocking, so if by chance, I know right now there's plenty, but if you go like, oh, are they all gone? Sometimes we need that.
Just shoot us an email.
Yes, then
there are
we go
so
in
many
and
times where I go in and I'm like,
it's empty.
all of our most popular colors are at zero, and we have no idea for how long that's been.
So always reach out. Also,
We'll never be offended.
every once in a while now I'm finding orders.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Like embedded really deep into
Yes.
like all the advents, and it's like, oh my God, that's just a skein of yarn and I missed it. So if you're waiting on anything, don't hesitate, except our holiday packages.
Right.
All the DK minis went out. Anything beyond holiday packages that you have not received, don't hesitate. You're not bothering us.
No.
Sometimes it takes a day or two.
Yeah. Just be kind.
Be kind.
I promise. If you present us with honey, you'll catch all the bees.
Yes.
All of them.
All of
We're
them.
always so happy to accommodate. So
Always.
Yeah.
Always. So yeah. So I feel like that's my knitting.
I don't really have much more knitting. I mean, I do, but like nothing that I've done anything to since last time we recorded.
I haven't done a lot of knitting myself.
It's just been it's been this. It's been like finger aerobics. It hasn't really
Yes.
been anything like, oh my God, I can't believe you've been working on that.
Yes.
But stitching.
I know. We have been stitching. And you know what? I haven't been stitching a lot. They're playing some wild game down there.
I haven't heard Charlie cough though, which is good. Charlie has like
You
a little
could hear that?
virus. Yeah, her cough is pretty, well, maybe not.
Again, I have the other piece of my overwhelm, in case we want to swing back
Let's
to
do
that.
it, because I'm sure we're not the only people watching this.
I have a constant ringing in my ears.
Dude.
I've had that for a long time.
It's constant.
Well, I don't
Do you not
think
even
about
recognize it until
no,
it's...
thank God, because I've had it for a very long time where it comes and it goes. But when you add that to someone talking, the chatter in your brain,
Oh my God.
a television,
No,
and
no,
a
no,
phone,
no.
you could lose your mind. You could lose your mind. So, yeah, it's very annoying lately, and it's at night is when I recognize it most.
Well, of course, because probably that's when it's the quietest.
Yeah, and I'm not busy.
Right. There's nothing to
So, yeah.
distract you.
So, I pulled out stitching. I have come to the conclusion I am a fast stitcher.
Yeah.
I am, because
You got that clue, and then you sent me a picture, and I was like,
I was like this last night.
it is so freaking cool. I'm really hoping that they do something for the Christmas season, because I would love
I will look at it and see. It's been so much fun.
Not even Christmas. It could just be like a winter. Like, I don't care about the holiday of it. I just want to
Yeah.
participate.
Yeah.
I think it'd be super fun.
All right. Do you want to show anything, or should I? You just look so happy sitting there knitting. I'm going to keep going.
And we only have an hour left.
I know.
Not even, actually. Oh, yeah, we have.
Well, you also have I forgot what I was going to say. Stitching.
I have stitching that I will show after you're done with that. I
Yes.
haven't done a ton of progress on it, but, you know, it's just fun to show.
But I feel like you've done pretty well.
Perhaps. It doesn't feel that way, but maybe.
Well, so I hit a point where it's like, I need to finish something.
Yeah.
I need to finish something. My brain hurts from overload. And so this pattern was like 90%. Look at this. 90% done.
It's so cute. There we go.
Fabulous. Satsuma again.
And it's going to be an ornament for your...
It's an ornament for the Halloween tree, which I'm getting really excited about because I want the house decorated for when Graham comes.
And that's going to be
end of September, third week. So I think around my birthday, I may spend my birthday decorating. Sometimes it feels early, but I have so much amazing Halloween. I like Halloween, my Halloween more than my Christmas.
Oh, same. And I love your Christmas, but I agree. I love your Halloween.
Kind of bored. Kind of bored. Sorry, I just have to look at this really quick.
I also, and we've said this so many times on this podcast, but like for me, the holiday is great. Yeah, whatever. It's also just the anticipation and the dreaming about the holiday and just enjoying the ambiance of the leaves and the cool and the smells, the candles, the food. So I always fully support whenever you are ready to get those decorations up, you do it.
Yes, sometimes if I do it too early, I kind of get a little let down. So I want to enjoy the anticipation of it, and I want to be very prepared, like deep clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's so cute.
Purple.
Purple velvet.
I finished it in 3 minutes. Like I was like, I am completely finishing this. I went to my office, plopped it down. So that one, look at this one.
So good. I know. They're so damn cute.
They're so good. All I have left on this one is the white.
And what's that guy called?
I don't know. Oh, I do know. Oh, please.
Oh, maybe not.
Specs. This is Mr. Meow. This is Specs. This I did in like a night. I was obsessed. A night in the morning.
And I feel like even if you don't have a Halloween tree, like I could picture it on a garland.
Oh, absolutely. And so this is her earlier. I have all of them. So
because you've done all the rest. These are your last two.
Well, I did Benny Bones.
Benny Bones.
I didn't even know that was his name. So the only one I have left is the owl.
That looks like a fun one too.
It's a fun one. Very similar to the cat.
Yes.
This is stress stitching right here because it's white.
You know what my problem is? I can't stress stitch on perforated paper because you can't sew.
You can't sew.
Like the down, the pull,
yeah.
It's too, I have way more nervous energy release when I'm...
I agree with you.
So
I agree with you. So I started with those, and if you saw me yesterday, when it's the Thursday for the Satsuma Haunted House
like refreshing
release,
your email.
Yes, I know now it's 7 o'clock. I thought it was 6.
It's so late.
Well, it's supposed to be Friday.
Oh,
this is for all.
Okay, that changes everything then.
Yeah, I feel like it's for like overseas, so that we all get it on the same day. So it came and it blew my mind.
It's so good. Now, do you think you'll finish it by Monday?
I
know you were saying you were going to have a hard time if you didn't.
It's bigger. Oh, I don't have a color picture because I never print in color. Probably because I don't have a color printer, but Dad does. I could send it to that.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
It's just so beyond.
So
perfect.
What I'm excited about is I have up to here.
Yeah.
And I have the edges.
Oh,
so
wait, is that a line of cross stitch?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that it was a split.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So
interesting that
it's going to go above.
That I would have seen like clue 5 being down here and clue 6 being up here. I'm wondering how they're going to split that landscape.
So symmetrical. I think she's going to do I don't know.
Those are going to be huge clues.
Well, this is the biggest one on the chart.
Really? Because look at the size of that, and then look at the size, although maybe I guess, what if it's like a moon?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So this came at 7 o'clock. There was very, very important television on last
7
night.
o'clock yesterday.
Last night.
Last night. So it hasn't even been 24 hours. So let's just state that. And there she is.
Oh my goodness.
Like, look at that.
Should I take it out of here? Look at the witch I put her face on.
I know. I noticed that you did the back stitching, and I'm so happy you did. Bless you.
I wonder if it's allergies.
It definitely could be. I've also been deep cleaning, so I feel like there's just dust like
stirring
everywhere.
Okay, I can't see what I'm doing, but...
Oh, you got it. It's flawless.
So I'm using 40 count. Now I'm disappointed because I thought that went all the way to the top and I wanted to measure so I could order a frame.
Yeah, that's true.
And I want it. So this is for the girls. It's not being bequeathed. It is being given right now.
It's a direct gift.
It's a direct gift. There's no way I could hold this for myself, knowing...
I mean,
the witch.
The witch. The witch in the cauldron. Okay. Keep talking about this, and then we'll talk about Lily's.
Go ahead.
Lily has a witch's bench in her room, where she makes her potions, and like, this isn't just like a game that she plays here and there. Like, she asks people. Like, she asked someone at the birthday party that we went to on Saturday, "Is your mom a witch, and are you a witch in training?" Because I am. So this is not like let's play witches. No. She is in it to win it. She has a desk where she writes her potions in the spell book that she made herself and stapled together. There's potion making. It happens every day. She makes her potions.
This started around Christmas last year.
Yeah. Yeah, so like Halloween for us is really hard not to decorate early because
she loves it.
We're already surrounded by it. Mm-hmm. So it's like Halloween every day anyway. So that's why when I saw the cauldron and the witch, it was just like, oh my God.
It's got to be. And once I get another one made, another design, not this one again, this will go directly to Lily. But for now, it will be for both the girls. Yes, I'll
hang it in the homeschool room.
That's what I thought. Like,
well, because
somewhere.
we have Rutherford already.
Oh, you have Rutherford. Yeah. But I can't remember if I shared this last time because this speaks volumes about Lil. When they slept over, she said, "Grammy, I had such a hard time sleeping last night. I was so inspired."
It's the story of her life.
That's 6 years old.
She's up at 5 every morning. I hear her thud out of her bed and she turns on her light and she's drawing or she's reading or she's doing something because she literally just can't wait.
That's me every morning.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm mad if it's like I have been sleeping in like 6:15 and I'm like, I just lost 45 minutes.
I know.
Because that is my making time. Like, so like when I say I'm stitching, it's not all day. I can't. Even when I can, I don't really choose to.
It's not as enjoyable.
Isn't that true?
Well, because I also feel like, for me at least, I won't speak for you, I also really find joy in homemaking, for the most part. So it's like, if I'm doing stitching or knitting all day, then I'm missing out on this great time in the kitchen.
Yes.
Or, fine-tuning our spaces or things like that.
Absolutely. The other day I made... it's so funny because this was not always you.
No.
You were not the homemaker.
No.
Even when you were first
I didn't even
married,
want a home.
You didn't want a home. Mm-mm. And then I remember you didn't really enjoy cooking at all. The boys were the cooks.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I know you weren't at all. But yesterday morning, or not yesterday, the day before, I kept looking at all my tomatoes. And I didn't think it was a lot.
You had quite a few last time I was there on your counter. Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I'm making yard sauce today. And I am making bread. This is the perfect time of year for bread.
Oh, it's the perfect
I cannot make that every day.
Well, kind of, though. We're about... What?
I don't know. It won't rise.
Wait, the sandwich bread? Mm-hmm. Oh.
I've tried twice now. I've made it once and it was delicious. And I want that over sourdough because there's not as much waste.
Over like a crunchy.
Crunchy. I feel like we never eat a whole loaf. For that, I would slice, freeze.
Yep, that's what we've been doing. Charlie's obsessed with French toast right now.
Oh my gosh.
So I make a sourdough sandwich loaf and I make her French toast every morning.
Of course she
devours
is.
it.
We have the exact same taste. Mm-hmm. I love she said that. to, I think, Bonnie. My Grammy and I like the same things to eat. I loved it.
It's so true.
But yeah, so I agree. Like, I'm kind of all about my home right now, like really embracing it, really slowing down to enjoy it. We work so hard for our homes, too hard so that we don't even enjoy it.
Exactly.
I don't like that concept.
Exactly.
It bothers me.
And I also feel like if you can look at the creativity in homemaking instead of like the mundane nature that it's marketed a lot of times, like how cool is it that we can have creativity everywhere we look? Like, that's so cool. Like, the fact that when I put down my journals and I put down my making in the morning, I can come downstairs and be like, a fresh canvas. Like, what are we going to do today?
It's so funny because I've always liked, this will be controversial, Martha Stewart.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And I liked her for that reason. She gave value to homemaking because she did everything really well and slow and enjoyed it. I don't know a lot about her otherwise, but I loved
So you
her
liked
for
the
that.
work that she put out into the world,
I
not
love the
necessarily who she is as a
message. Yes.
which I don't know her as a human, but
I don't either. I went to her show once. It was fun.
you went to her show?
Yeah. I went to her show. I went to The View.
I knew you went to The View. Did
you
you
go to any other ones?
Did you go to Ellen?
No,
Rosie?
she's in LA. Rosie, we couldn't get tickets. I had two friends that we would do this. Like, let's go to this show.
You didn't ever do Oprah. I'm guessing you never.
No,
got
because
tickets.
she's not. We only
She's
did
Chicago.
New York. Yeah, we did New York.
Yeah, I don't know what else you would have gone to.
Martha. It was fun. It was so fun.
I've never been to a talk show.
Talk show. It's very fun.
I could totally see
Yeah,
that.
it's very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, those are some of my really great memories with these two friends.
Yeah.
Because it was like, who does that?
Right. Like, it's not something you think to
And
do.
especially these two friends.
Ooh, I mean-
Terry and Mary.
Oh, I never knew you did that with them.
Yeah. Terry would get the tickets. She'd be like, you want to go? It's like, of course.
Yeah.
We'd take the train in. It was a blast. We had a blast.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. But back to Martha. I love the value she put on being a homemaker.
Well, and this was also before like YouTube. And now it feels
Absolutely.
like it's so nice because I follow this whole contingency of homemakers that are like around my age.
Yes,
They
I
have
love
kids the
them.
same age. So it's just really kind of, I remember how you always used, or how you say, like, you used to go to like this one author when you were feeling like you needed to be rejuvenated or like
Yes.
re-inspired as a parent.
Yes.
And I find a lot of times, like if I'm sitting in bed and I'm knitting and I'm like, I just want to put something on to kick off my day well, I will go to one of those homemakers and parents and I'll, just kind of watch how they go about their day. Now, granted, I know YouTube is like the highlight reel. We
all know that.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
but sometimes you need a highlight reel to kickstart your own.
Yes.
So
It's inspiration,
Right.
And it validates what you love. What I find in homemaking is if I again slow down when I have to fill the dishwasher, empty the dishwasher, put away groceries, there actually can be joy and contentment in that.
Totally.
It's more about I gotta get it done.
right. And it's like, for what?
Right, like slow down. It has to get done. Why not
Right.
enjoy it?
One of my favorite quotes ever is nature never rushes and yet everything still gets accomplished.
I love that.
It's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Well, and I'm experiencing that hugely in the business right now because I can't go 8 hours a day top speed anymore.
Right.
I just can't. I don't want to
Nor
more
should
than
you.
right.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel like you have
It's
to.
more that I don't want to. And you know what? I'm moving at a pace that's more comfortable for me, and the same amount of work is getting done. I'm not getting,
And your head isn't spinning and yeah, I totally get that.
So public service announcement number 3 before we have to go is just slow down.
And we're entering into that season, that fall and winter season of hibernation.
Oh.
Take cues from nature, slow down, give yourself a moment to recharge. We just got off of a very busy, fun, energetic season, and now we've
to rest.
earned, not that you need to earn it.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question about that.
Okay.
I've always tied that into being a New Englander.
I would say probably a lot of people feel that way. I don't know because I've never lived in the South.
Same. I would love to hear if you all feel like you have to earn
your rest.
Yeah,
is it
so much done? Oh my gosh,
do you think?
Good. Yes.
God, I don't remember what it looked like last time.
Yes, so if I'm honest, I do every day feel like it's innately in me. I can't even escape it. Like I have to earn my rest. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's...
Also, okay, this also could be, I feel so much better resting after I've earned it. Is that weird? Like I don't get the same satisfaction in my rest. I don't feel as rejuvenated if there's nothing to be rejuvenated from. Again, could just be a
is that
northern thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that. And oh my gosh, show it.
Okay,
sorry.
So here's my stitching.
Change of subject.
I did not feel
service announcements.
Like I had gotten a lot more done because I felt like I got so much done the first time. But here's what I've done so far.
I think the lettering, you've gotten a lot done. I did not see you going to the lettering.
Do you know what it was? It was my stress knitting and not having to look at different colors and stuff.
One color.
You
need to do a monochromatic piece.
I would be obsessed.
Love it.
I might need to find do you think they have like a Christmas monochromatic?
Oh, go to Modern Folk Embroidery.
Modern Folk Embroidery.
Yep. Okay. It'll be perfect.
But I do really want to finish this too, and I feel like that might be lofty, but
I don't think so.
I just need to like really carve out time for it because I do find that for stitching, it isn't something that I'm like on a whim. Like at the end of the day, say Justin comes up and he's like, I got dinner for the kids, like just go do whatever you want to do. It's not the thing I instinctually reach for.
It's not embedded in you yet.
Right.
And I don't even sometimes. Like even last night when this clue came, I was really being more drawn to the jelly roll.
Yeah.
But my competitive nature...
That's what keeps you going.
Keeps me going. And I wanted to show it on my live this morning, and I wanted to have a lot done.
I get that.
Because I'm so freaking competitive. Again, why?
I think a healthy sense of competition is not anything to be...
I don't think it's... I think it's a youngest child thing for me.
Oh, I could see that 100... Because look at Charlie.
I know.
She's so competitive.
I have a lot of youngest child issues.
Yeah, I mean, you were a youngest child. So it would make sense.
Yeah.
And I have the exact opposite where I'm like...
Because you're the oldest.
I got all the glory for 5 long years. I was like, you know what? Someone else can have it now.
I know.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's the stitching. I haven't really done anything on the little potions thing.
Yes.
Let me see. I think I actually have it right over there.
Someone was over there. I'm like, who's over there?
No. I'm going to go grab it just so I can
go get it. I'm kind of getting drawn to those, but I want to finish my Satsuma because I still have some Christmas ones.
Well, and you're so close too. Maybe I don't have it over here.
She lost it.
It might be up on my bedside stand. Dang it.
It's okay.
Dang. Well, I have my Hocus Pocus socks I could show. Oh, I love socks so much.
I'm dying to get back to normal socks. I don't have any regular socks on my needles.
I need to block these. I haven't blocked them yet. But like,
so cute.
Because I'm starting to get amped up for Halloween, I'm like, I need to get another Halloween pair on my needles. And this is this
I feel like the girls need them. This is
Smell My Feet, right?
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. I always forget we did them opposite. So I think I'm going to cast on Trick or Treat next.
Which we have that in the shop.
We have this in the shop right now.
I love that one. I think I have one of those going. I do.
Do you?
And I use the needles. I didn't make the second one yet. And it's one of my... like one of those go-to pattern socks that I love so much.
Yeah.
And I wanted, that's why I need to get needles. I'll just punch muslug yarn into my...
Oh yeah, it's so easy. It's just gonna send you like past the college onto the highway and then you're gonna get off of eggs at 13. And then you'll be on Shelburne Road.
13? That's way down. Oh no.
Not really.
Not too bad. I usually do 10. Isn't South Burlington 10? No.
I don't remember which direction it goes.
I don't know. I'm so proud of myself. It has been a year. Almost.
Yeah, but I was not driving this widely after a year.
You didn't have, Like just coming back and forth from here and having nothing where we are.
You have had to.
Yeah.
And we were in walking distance.
Yeah, I've gotten better.
So I think that's everything.
I think so.
Because we got to start getting ready for our little school visit bus, also known as Butt, aka Butt. We do have a last call for the Magic on the Mountain sock kit, which of course I don't
I was going to bring one.
have with me.
It's so nice.
Shoot, where did those... Let me just go check on my bedside.
Hey, she's going to her bedside. I'm having a little sip. Have you guys discovered Celsius? We love it. And our entire family, except Jake. I don't think Jake loves it. We love it. We haven't had one of these moments in a while where Chelsea leaves and I get to talk. I've got nothing. No more public service announcements. Oh, she's back.
Okay. So here...
Oh, they're so good.
I forgot that I think I might have knit this whole second sock since the last time we were...
Oh my gosh,
we recorded.
Good.
I still haven't closed the toe.
Did you do a different... Oh, you haven't gotten to the toe
yet.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
They're just super fun. Like, I call them my summer socks, and I love them. And I think they're so bright and cheery. And
they're so Caribbean.
Very Caribbean.
They remind me of the Caribbean. Gosh, I haven't been there in 1,000 years.
Same. So 15% of the proceeds of these sock kits are going to Camp Meadowood Springs. Put all the information in the description, as I have done for the last few episodes. Get it now, because this fundraiser is going to be ending at the end of this month, and we're going to be starting another one.
Yes, we've got to get all that info ready
Yep.
for that. I thought of that this morning because our friend Holly was on this morning.
Nice. So yeah, this is it's just a great color, and it's for a great cause, and yeah.
I'm so happy with that color.
Me too.
Because we talked about it last time. I was struggling, like, ooh, wow, doesn't give me a lot to work with. The logo. Mm-hmm. It really did, but I was seeing it a certain way.
Right.
And until I just relaxed, let's have that be another word.
Relax.
Relax and slow down. Until I just relaxed my brain and didn't feel the pressure of, oh, I've got to come up with that colorway.
Yep.
Okay, 2 things. Can I tell you? As soon as the holiday season is over, mini skeins I can't deal with for another second. I am so mini skein.
Get your mini skeins now.
I mean, we'll always do mini skeins, but that's all for the holidays. It feels like that's all I do. And it's so much work, and it's so fussy, and I cannot wait.
It's 5 times the work of a single skein of yarn.
Single skein. 5 times the work.
5 times the work. 5 times the touching and the wringing out and the sprinkling and the...
Yeah. And I don't dislike it at the beginning. I'm so excited, but when I hit this point, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done. So I'm mini skeined out, and I don't know, that's it.
I can't wait for this.
What is that?
The gnome.
The gnome. I was like, you're not showing the Christmas, are you?
No, God, no.
The gnomes. September 3rd, I think.
Oh my gosh, so many things are happening on the 3rd and 4th on my calendar that it just keeps like piling.
What's on the 4th? I already forgot, and I've already said it.
Natalie's pattern.
Natalie's. Thank you.
So that's also going to be coming up. I don't know when we'll record next, because what is today? Today's the 23rd. And so if I look at the 23rd...
Did you watch the weather for next week?
No.
Because we were talking Wednesday.
Yeah, it does look bad.
Tuesday's a perfect day.
Oh, so maybe we'll do Tuesday. The only reason I said Wednesday is because of the whole special schedule for Lily. But we can always go after her specials.
Absolutely.
So let's think about Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
Also, weather changes in a minute. Let's just be flexible.
100%.
Yeah, we're going to be flexible.
The beauty of homeschooling.
Homeschooling. I cannot wait. Okay, so we're going to have to talk later what the structure of your day is going to look like so that we can work with it.
I think it's going to be really fun.
I
think it's going to be... I cannot say I think it's going to be easy, because I think everything about it is going to be challenging, but I think it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing, but I also think, keep in mind, Grampy is available for a lesson.
True.
If we're having a burnt out day.
True.
Grammy is available for a lesson.
Well, and the cool thing is, like, with homeschooling and the way I really want to approach this is like life lessons. Like it doesn't mean you have to sit down and do math. Like maybe Grampy just shows her how to hammer a nail one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have her like build a little shelf or a little stool or...
Well, and let's be super honest. In a lot of areas, Lily is not in first grade.
No.
So.
And that's why it's like I really want to focus on the life skills and the things that you don't get to learn in school.
I'm so excited about
Me too.
it. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to participate. I can't wait for any of it.
It's going to be very cool.
Okay, we got to go because we got to go. Well, we don't. We have to go somewhere and they have to go somewhere.
We have to go somewhere. We got to get on with our day, but we hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Hopefully this will be up. I don't know when.
Once we record it, I totally forget about it.
It's honestly for the best.
Same with Rachel when we do it.
Once we're done recording, it's literally the only thing I think about until it's done editing, which is good because it means I get it done very quickly because I can't have that on my brain.
I also feel like a little editing is fine.
Yeah, I don't do a lot. I just kind of just like, honestly, I sit there and I knit and I watch it and I add in little.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right,
y'all.
friends.
Thank you for being here. And
needles up.
Yeah, we'll see you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it and subscribe to our channel so we get more exposure to the other makers in this space that are looking for company.
Let's all join together.
Pretend like these are needles up.
And be a gang.
Halloween gang sock kits, go get them.
Go get them.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Bye.
You're the best.